The karma is making its rounds, okay? Karma is coming up around the bend. She's coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming up around the mountain when she comes. In this season of your life, you are being dangerously activated, and it is making others dangerously obsessed with you because you are giving zero F's and zero access. People might be wondering what you're up to, but you don't really care. You're not in hermit mode. You're having a party with you, yourself, and you. You have learned so much from this last season of people taking advantage, thinking that they can do whatever the heck, and payback is a beep. In this season, you are showing people, oh, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. No, I'm the freaking high priestess. I'm the real Slim Shady. I keep it a buck. I keep it 1,000. I did not forget. I didn't forget anything that you, well, I didn't forget anything that you did. None of it. You have a little, like, you have a mental note in your mind. Like, nope, they pushed it too far. They did this, they did that, and I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm not interested. I'm not playing this game. You thought it was your way or the highway, but it's actually my way or no way. How about that? So you are getting to a place in your life where you are being liberated. You are being delivered. You are standing on business and you're honoring yourself. So you overnight went through an unexpected shift. And so it's not random that your energy levels are changing, that you are learning to compromise with yourself or give yourself more grace. You are acting on your ideas, you are overcoming obstacles, and you are notorious for getting it up out of the mud, rising from the ashes. Like, everyone knows that this is what you do. No one pivots like you. So in this season, you're going to be on your A game. Where's my wand? Okay, you've had many ideas of things that you wanted to do, but something held you back from doing these things. You're like, oh, I can't do that. It won't be like socially accepted or no one's going to understand. You don't give an F. You don't give an F. You don't give an F. And you already warned all these people. Riddle me what? You already warned them. You told them, this is what I need from you. Don't do that. Don't talk to me. Better talk to me nice. You already warned all these people. So it is payback. And what I mean by payback, let me define it, is you wrapping it in a bow of, I'm going to do what I want. I have to do what I need for me. Not for you, for me. So whoever has been giving you the bare minimum, they're going to be missing out. You are going to remind people of why you are not the one to play with. And I feel like this is people closer to you that took their access, the access they had with you, the access they had to you, they took it for granted. So they are going to have a very strenuous lesson because you've had it. Okay, if somebody got an attitude with you, they got smart with you, they sassed you, they were talking crap about you, you caught them, you heard them, whatever. You're like, oh, okay. So this is what's going to happen from here on out. Oh, you don't like that? Oh, I don't care. So if you have to be the villain, baby, you're going to be the villain. You have mastered the art of not giving an F. You are officially detached. You are not explaining yourself. You are very self-aware. You are working on forgiveness. You are working on grace, but you're not going to let people walk all over you. So I see you shutting a lot of doors. I don't even see you like cutting cords. I see you shutting doors in people's face. Like, oh, you thought that you could just take me for granted. Okay, door in the face. Okay, sometimes we pass out brick walls. Sometimes we look up in the sky for zero F's to give, to snatch them and throw them away. Sometimes we tell people they better talk to us freaking nice. And sometimes but right now, you're slamming the door in their face. Like, you had me all the way effed up. Let me reintroduce myself. I am victorious. I am the Empress. I am smarter, wiser, faster, badder, stronger than you. I don't know who was so cocky and arrogant to think that they could outsmart you. Maybe you just kind of chuckled to yourself, like trying not to fall out of your seat. Like, do you think that you're running game over here? So I don't know. These people that wanted to run game on you, that wanted to play in your face, that wanted to take you for granted, yeah, they're not going to be happy about how they don't have access, how they talked a big game or they lied to you. And I don't know if these people are pathological liars. Like, I don't know what the deal is, but it's now officially your way, your lane, or the door is closed. You are not doing anything extra. You're not going above and beyond for those that don't go above and beyond for you. Overnight, something magical happened. You just stopped caring about the outcome. You have officially decided, this is what I want. So I don't know if you are saying different affirmations, you're talking to yourself differently, you've been going to counseling, maybe you started therapy. There are things that you are working through behind the scenes to help yourself. Because no one out here is maybe really listening, and there's very few that you align with. So you're showing them that it's a privilege. Okay, it is a privilege to align with you. It is a privilege to have access to you. Hello. You are showing a level of self-control that is unheard of. Okay, because there is something that you don't want in your life anymore. There is something that you can't take any more of. And it's something that you were doing. It was a habit, a routine, a way that you worked, your work ethic, trying to be a perfectionist, or not feeling motivated. There was something in your life that gave the spirit of delay or the spirit of not being able to get done what you wanted to get done or not feeling great. You've had enough of that. So you have started today, and much more is going to change overnight. You are showing yourself a great level of discipline. If you were trying to get back at it in the gym, you're like, I'm not going to weigh myself. I'm not going to pick apart my body in the mirror. I'm not going to be hard on myself for clothes I can't fit into. I'm just not going to acknowledge it. Like, you decided this morning. Nope. Everything works out when you just decide it. Not when you hope, not when you're holding on to desperation, not when you're holding on by a thread, when you just decide that that is what it is. So we talked about this yesterday. What have you done that when you decided, it just happened? This is how you're going to rectify every part of your life that needs fixing. You're like, oh, that over there, it's different now. I said what I said. Oh, that over there, I don't do that anymore. So it is what it is. I said what I said. You have learned so much from this last cycle. You really need to give yourself more credit. I see you being kinder to yourself, nicer to yourself, but also giving 0 Fs and 0 access to people around you that do not deserve it. People that deplete you, that drain you, that are ungrateful. And then there are some people that have learned the lesson to be grateful to you, and you make them nervous. So you don't need to do any over-explaining. The people that learned the hard way with you and have rectified it, they have fixed it, they feel like, no, it's all good. I'm sorry. But let me just step to the side. Let me just mind my business. You are saying goodbye to the old era of you that was down and out, that was down in the dumps, that was not feeling like the transformation was doing what it was supposed to do. You have an opportunity that is on the way that is going to be a game changer for you. I feel like you're just going to be so shocked at what you are able to manifest in this season. Seriously, I don't think you understand how big this is. Like, the things that you're speaking into existence right now, like, you have powerful manifesting abilities. So now you're like, okay, well, just like how I decided I was sad and mad and all those things. Yeah, now I'm happy, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. And you were going to keep it on repeat until your body believes it, until your mind believes it, until your voice believes it. So I feel like this is going to be very freeing for you, not having to tie yourself to things that weigh you down, not having to tie yourself to people that weigh you down, because there were certain things that you promised to people, like, yeah, I can help you, yeah, I can do this, and then they would take advantage and they would make it this whole big to-do, and you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm really not. So maybe there were some people that thought they could leave you out, like you were going to give a care. Some people were trying to leave you out and you're like, I don't want an invite. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be bothered. Actually, oh my gosh, I got the Six of Wands again. Everywhere you turn, victory is here. Holy freaking, I don't even know what the word is. So, you've always been really generous, but now you're going to tighten it up for people that, I don't know, they just think that they thought you would always be accessible. They thought that you would be an easy cash grab, that you would just be easy to get things from. And people are finding out the hard way, that ain't how you operate. You're not accessible and you don't care. It's going to be very rare that you're apologizing to anyone for how you're maneuvering. It's just your new boundaries are forged in fire. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Spirit. Your new boundaries are forged in fire. Your new way of living is forged by fire. It's giving Game of Thrones. Like, your new boundaries are Valyrian steel. Okay? It's dragon glass for the Nightwalkers. You're not the one. You're the prince that was promised. So it's kind of like, you know how Jon Snow in the beginning of Game of Thrones, he's all sad. He's like, I'm a bastard and I just have it so bad. Because, you know, like, we all know what it's like to feel like the black sheep in the family. And he's just like, woe is me. This freaking sucks. I got to do everything with honor. I guess I just honorable now. To understanding just how courageous and special he is. You have a powerful ability when it comes to bringing people together. You have a powerful ability in speaking to the public, speaking to the masses, speaking to people. So you will have a very important position in letting in your voice being heard. It could be over the radio. It could be over a podcast. It could be over anything. Your voice will carry through sound waves. So let me know in the comments. Are you a reader? Are you a singer? Are you a podcaster? Like, because your voice is being heard right now. The boundaries forged in steel. Okay, Holy Spirit, is there anything else we need to know? Y'all figured it out. You figured out what the cheat code is to live a happier life when things are really stacked against you. And I'm telling you, you just came out of a hard season of smiling on the outside but crying on the inside, trying to get through the day, not knowing if you were going to be able to fix some of the things that needed fixing. And now you have this light under your behind, under your tushy, and it is just igniting something in you that you haven't seen in a while. You're not letting it be anything else. Okay, you are not going to let it, like, there is no other answer. I see that there are going to be some people that reach out to you. They're going to try to get some information from you. And the reason being is they want to give this information to others. They want to know the who, the what, the where, and the when without really doing any of the work. They just want to dig. You are not going to let people around you just to dig. Because these people specifically want what you have. They subtly express jealousy. They subtly show you who they are. So you've already been putting distance between you and whoever these persons or people are, and they've become dangerously obsessed with you. And then on top of that, other people are asking them, oh, have you seen so and so? Do you know how they're doing? Do you know what's up with them? Da 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 da. So you're not going to let anyone be the voice box or the spokesperson for you. No one is going to really know what's going on with you. It's going to be the vaguest answer ever, if they get an answer at all. So you are putting time apart between you and people that keep making the same mistakes. You're putting distance between you and people that they just haven't learned. So again, your boundaries are forged in fire, and it is what it is, and you're not going to be apologizing for that. So as people are dangerously obsessed with you, we're going to have a brief interruption. You're going to see that people are dangerously petty, okay? Just as bad as they're obsessed. They're closed-minded. They're reckless. They're constantly trying to orbit around you, trying to figure out what you're doing, trying to figure out what you're up to. And this is because you are legitimate. So just like Game of Thrones terms, okay, because these are like my favorite analogies. Jon Snow is thinking, oh, I'm a bastard. I'm not legitimate. So his whole life he's treated illegitimate. And he is the Phoenix Rising, basically, because he's always trying to, be better than what everybody thinks he is. But he has been legit the whole time. He has been kind. Like, just because he really wasn't a bastard doesn't mean that he wasn't kind to his siblings or kind to his mother or kind to his father. He still showed them sincerity and patience and kindness and love. So you're showing things from a healed perspective. Like, yeah, I went through that. I was the black sheep. I wasn't accepted by my family. They didn't treat me like they were my blood. Whatever the case is, you are still doing things, being in front of the masses, putting pieces together or people together, and doing that from a healed perspective. So the transparency that you have, you put it on Front Street, okay? Certain things that people want to use against you. So for Jon Snow, if he was going to be dealing with some, I don't know, men's the Night Watch, and they're going to give him a hard time. He's like, yeah, I'm a bastard, and what? I'm Slim Shady, yeah, I'm from the trailer park, and what? And what? You guys have an appreciation for things that are gritty, things that other people don't understand and don't like. Maybe you grew up in the hood, the projects, the trailer park, and you're like, so? And other people are like, oh my gosh, ew, that's so gross. Or, wow, I would have never guessed. I would have never thought. You are very humble in that sense and very down to earth, and people will never understand that. This is why you're able to bring people together from all walks of life, whether you are a coach, a trainer, a teacher, a mentor. Like Jon Snow, he brought the wildlings and the men of the Night's Watch. He brought people, just like Mother of Dragons, brought people together to show them whatever. You guys know, making the world a better place. You are going to go viral doing this. So in this season, you're not only going to have victory lap after victory lap, you're going to gain momentum. That train of big happy changes, you've already boarded. You have a VIP pass. You're not getting kicked off this train, and it's moving. It's moving very fast. So it's like the train that you're on. You're like, you're sitting. You're like, it's kind of moving. I don't know. Maybe you were working through imposter syndrome. Should I even be on this train of big happy changes? And now it's starting to go, and you're like, oh, maybe I do belong here. Maybe I am supposed to be here. There is someone around you that has been being really petty, and you're not going to allow it. Okay? When the other men in the Night's Watch betrayed Jon Snow, he wasn't like, what was I going to say? I forgot. I'll think of it. No, when he was in the Night's Watch and these other men were like rude to him and they were like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Like trying to connect us to the freaking wildlings. Like they did this, they did that. Like kind of like Vikings almost. But I feel like the Greyjoys are Vikings too. Viking-ish in Game of Thrones. So I say that to say this. You're not going to let those that are petty, those that are simple-minded, those that are closed-minded tell you what time it is. Again, you understand the assignment. It is not your job to explain it to somebody that it just wants to be a little energy vampire, a little energy pirate. You guys have a sense or a vibe about somebody and what their outcome is going to be or how they're going to be maneuvering. And so for some reason, you're going to be protecting yourself. Like, I've already been through a similar narrative and I'm going to fall all the way back, shut the door in their face, give them a brick wall and whatever the frick else, because I'm going to note how they maneuver. Because however many times you were betrayed in this way, you're not going to let it happen again. You are the high priestess. You've been through many eras of people betraying you, backstabbing you, being ungrateful, taking you for granted, giving the bare minimum. And so there's somebody that you care about and you're like, all right, until you show me that you really, really mean well, you're not playing games, you're not a pathological liar, you're not a whole narcissist out here, you're not a whole energy vampire too. I want you to back all the way up because you are going to have very little access to me, if any. If any. So that is going to be the mic drop. You're going to be doing a vibe check. You have a feeling and there's like this nudge saying, be careful, move cautiously. Don't get too close to this person because you have seen this before. Okay, so this is a channeled message for someone that has a worry that this can happen. Has still been moving with grace, has still been compromising, has still been giving this person the opportunity and the benefit of the doubt. But it's getting closer and closer to that time where you will be able to tell what their motives are. So something that you did or something that they did recently set you off or made you mad or just showed you like, I've had enough here. And I don't know why I keep sticking my neck out for any of yous, but I will not be doing that in this season. And so you're going to be changing direction abruptly. And it's almost like you're turning around. Everyone's like, wait, hold on. Like, where are you going? You are not interested. You're not going to be on this hamster wheel for anybody. So if they feel dodged, if they feel dismissed, oh well. And another thing, if people are acquainted with the facts of you, or let's not pretend they're acquainted with the facts. Let's say people are acquainted with what you do, but they act like you're invisible, like your influence is invisible. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to this. If they act like you as the mother of dragons, the Jon Snow, the prince that were promised of the world, if they act like your influence is invisible, they cannot be bothered to support you, but you support them and their business or what they do, be mindful. Because I know that ish gets on your nerves. Like, part of you is like, I don't care, I'm a really private person. But the other part of you is like, well, I support what they do. And how come they're not interested in what I've got going on? Also note those that never ask you if you need help. What can I do for you? Like, your relationships are shifting to where, let's say this is a love relationship or you're with your soulmate. You're going to start asking like maybe once a day. What is it that I can do to make your day better? Or what is it can I do to make your day better? You know, vice versa. Or maybe like, what is something helpful I can do for you today? Or what do you need help with today? You're going to start having that type of relationship with people that you really care about. And it's going to show you the other people that they just can't be bothered. They cannot be bothered unless it's promoting them. They cannot be bothered unless they're getting the instant gratification, unless they have the podium and the microphone too. They cannot be bothered and they don't want to be put in their place or told off by you because you're basically the breaker of chains, the mother of dragons, the prince that was promised. But people are real life out here acting like you don't exist. No, that's not a thing. That is not a thing. Okay? So you guys could be having emergencies, or you had emergencies in this last season that people were not there for you. You were there for them in their time of need, in their emergency, time after time after time. You could have a whole friend that's a whole hypochondriac, but I say that to say this. Where are they at when your ish is hitting the fan? Can they be bothered? Do they care? Do they show up? I'll wait. Now that you're going to put up these Valyrian steel boundaries, forged in fire, now they want to know what you're up to. Well, this person is showing you you're not who I thought you were. Okay? People can change or people cannot change. But you see the writing on the wall of they're not who I thought they were. Now, for those of you that have been worried about your money, your Benjamins, your bread, living paycheck to paycheck, your career, your purpose, you're not doing that anymore. That changed this morning. There is something that you do where maybe you put out your work and then you second guess yourself, or you put out something that you care about and you're like, oh, people aren't going to like it. I don't know. So then maybe you want to pull it or delete it. You're not going to be doing that anymore either. You're going to stand on what you share and how you shared it the first time. You are releasing perfectionistic tendencies. Okay, and then if that is not you, you are releasing people pleaser tendencies. You're like, the boss needs this right now, but I can't. And I'm not going to pretend that I can. Or you're going to be leaving a job. You're going to start working for yourself. I'm seeing that you are going to be of service to you. You are no longer a walking, talking, freaking vending machine for whoever the frick. You are not open 24/7. You are not a 7-Eleven. You are a human, a supernatural human with greatness in your DNA, but you are not 7-Eleven. Okay? So there are certain things that are just beyond repair, and it's never going to be the same. Like maybe it's a job. You loved it at one point. You're like, it's never going to be the same. It's not hitting the same. It's not feeling the same. It's too much trauma. I don't want to be here. And I got to go. So I just feel like you're going to be dropping a lot of mics. Like, oh, that job? I don't work there anymore. Oh, that thing over there? I don't date them anymore. Like, what? People are going to be kind of shook by the things that you are saying. Because you normally were readily accessible. So we got the beef. The beef is beefing. Who are you beefing with, bestie? Or who is trying to beef with you? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Holy Spirit is saying it is the traveling, raggedy, imaginary beef. People love to be your shadow competitor. They love to be all up in your shadow, like following you around, like giving Peter Pan vibes. And then trying to have this imaginary beef with you when you don't even know that they're behind you. Like, hello, whole monitoring spirit. How can I help you today? They have very harsh words because they want to be in this toe-to-toe battle with you, and you're not even turned in their direction. You could have watched my message the other day that was like, the beef is beefing. You guys could have watched that message, and if you didn't, that's your extended. Because these people, they're really trying to destiny swap, and they feel like the more that they follow you on your socials or find out information about you, the more that they can actually emulate you. That's not how it works, but okay. What else is going on with this beef? What do we need to know right now? This person is for the streets. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. These people are about to get caught. So if they have been getting away with emulating you in front of others that don't really know you, but just know them, and they're trying to pass it off as that's their own authenticity shining, no. You are the sun, and they are the shade lamp. Capiche? Things are going to pop off. Karma is a son of a beat. Payback is a son of a beat. I don't know what they've been doing uncontrollably, like uncontrollably following you, uncontrollably playing the victim, uncontrollably plagiarizing what you do, but they're going to get called out. And then it's going to go all the way left. So this is like someone getting called out for poaching, stealing, trying to emulate, trying to be you, or trying to take your place, your throne. It's giving usurper. So if that's their vibe, they're getting called out and they're about to have a whole public meltdown. They're about to have a whole public meltdown because they are about to be that triggered and that set off by anyone saying, hey, isn't this so-and-so's thing? Don't they do that? Are you sure this isn't so-and-so's job or job code or friends or employees? Are you sure this isn't so-and-so's like coworkers or like, you sure you didn't steal them? They're going to lose their mind. They're going to lose their mind. Yeah. And I see that that's happening very soon. Like pronto. The pronto card's trying to pop out of here. Ooh, we have the goat. What do I even say? Okay. The greatest. The 1111 on my timer. The greatest. I don't know if I said this in the intro, but you guys are seeing 1111 everywhere. Everywhere. Like, it's like you're seeing it more than twice a day. Like, you're just seeing numbers. And I feel like these are signs that your energy levels are shifting. You have prosperity coming in, harmony that you have been waiting for. And everything started working out the minute you decided this is what it is. I am not going to tell myself like, oh, it's not going to work out. Well, I really wish it would have worked out. No, you're just deciding. Yep, I am a goat. I do make this much money a week. I do make this much money a month. I do have this type of life. Not I will, or I hope in the future, or can I please God maybe? No, you're just deciding. Because what you're asking for is something that you intuitively deserve. So, oh my gosh. I feel, though, some people are trying to knock on your comeuppance. Like, you're barely coming up. This is like your interpretation. I'm barely coming up. And these people are dogging me, clowning me. Well, riddle me what? Why would they do that if they're trying to be you? Why do they want to dog out what you're doing if they're trying to be you? So they're trying to have this whole pity party. They have been subtly trying to manipulate everyone around you. This is their way of doing like voodoo, black magic, any type of sorcery or effery, is to manipulate the very people around you, trying to change their opinion. Like, oh yeah, so-and-so, they're not that great. They think they're the goat, but like they're not really the goat. This is their way of manipulating people because they what? Bottom of the deck. They're basic Betty. No shade to Bettys, okay? But they are a basic Betty. They are a bitter Betty. They're mainstream. They're mainstream and you're underground. Okay. We have the judge. I feel like there are some legal matters going on. I feel like something is about to rule in your favor, especially if you've been making a lot of strides and important changes. Okay, if you guys have been going through some type of legal issue and this person has been dragging you through the mud, they have been making your life hard. They've been slandering your name at every turn. If you have been making changes behind the scenes, like, okay, well, I still got to do what I got to do, and I have to take better care of myself, and I can't be stressed out about this person. I know that I'm doing the best that I can. Your angels are going to bust these receipts out. Okay, you might be worried like, oh, I don't have enough receipts to take this person in a court of law. Or maybe you don't think a hearing is going to go your way. Well, there are going to be receipts dropped on the judge's lap to where it works in your favor. They're really not going to like that. So I don't know if they're trying to throw a whole pity party in front of the court, in front of the judge, in front of your lawyer, whatever it is. it's not going to work. It's really not going to work. So then we have trolls and STDs. Okay. These people, they intentionally try to upset you. They are intentionally negligent, intentionally disruptive to your life. Okay, so it's kind of like if you move, they want to move closer, trying to be like your shadow and your shadow competitor. If you stand up for yourself, they're like, I gotta stand up for myself. If you start dating somebody, they're like, I gotta start dating somebody. They do this to get a reaction out of you. So if they've been doing things to get a reaction out of you and you're doing everything you can to not engage, but maybe you have to, maybe they're an ex-spouse, maybe they're a baby daddy, baby mama, whoever it is, they are getting pulled over. I'm telling you guys, payback is a beep. However they thought, I get out of this ticket, I get out of everything, I can bat my eyes, it'll be fine. Or I have the money for representation and they don't. They're, enough said. Putting in their place. They're not only going to catch justice on the inside of that courtroom, they're going to catch justice on the outside of that courtroom. Like getting pulled over on the way, getting a DUI that very week that you guys have this hearing. I'm getting a lot about legalities. So divorce, some type of compensation that is owed. Like you are about to be really surprised. So maybe that's what these Six of Wands mean. Because I got it twice. Maybe it means that you're about to have a victory lap in court. And so you're going to be successful in court. And you're going to be successful in life. And whatever it is that you're working on. Look, you guys are going to be shook. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. You are not going to be able to believe what you've heard. So this could be the verdict in court or just the verdict in general. Like, oh, I didn't know what the outcome of this test was going to be. Like maybe you're taking a test. Maybe you're getting work done. Maybe you're going to the doctor. Maybe there's something where like, oh, I don't know what the results are going to be, but I've been working on deciding that it's going to go good. It's going to turn out good. You are about to be caught off guard, shocked, surprised, speechless. Oh, next card, glow up. Told you, this is new energy. These other people can kiss your grits. It's not going down like that. I just see you being so careful around people that you know are deeply insecure. Okay, you're not keeping a distance because you're like, oh my gosh, they're insecure, ew. It's because of what they do with that, how they maneuver around you. They start acting ratchet. They start acting inelegant, nasty, unappealing, stupid, reckless. And you just can't be bothered. Okay, so we have the Wizard. Holy Spirit does not want you to forget that you are a magical wizard. Like, you are about to be rewarded. Then we have Wild Horse, new adventure, let go, spirit. This is a really big transformation. And, I don't know, you are being shown that you can truly achieve anything. I see people like wanting to raise their glass to you, wanting to toast to you, wanting to applaud you. We have the Hawk, awareness, divine purpose, and discernment. Whatever seemed forbidden or hard that's not going to be the case. Okay, that's not going to be the case this week. So I'll just say that. We have trapped. You're coming up out of this cage. Okay, there were certain things like the court thing, health, relationships that were hard, where you felt trapped. Like, oh no, I started this habit of helping, and now they just think I'm available and I can help all the time, and I actually can't. I really, really can't. So you're changing your tune, you're changing your verbiage, you're changing your declaration. Maybe you're burning it, okay? Maybe the declaration that you once made to your family or friends or whatever, you're like, okay. None of y'all appreciate this declaration I made when I said I would help. You don't appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this on fire. We're going to start again. When I feel like all of y'all are acting right, maybe I'll write a new one. Maybe. That you don't like how you feel obligated or trapped in helping, or it's like these obligations are only complicating your life. Okay, so I feel like these obligations are complicating your life. They're not adding value like you thought they would. It's like always, someone always has to come in and act like a hindrance. Someone has to come in and act like this is theirs, or they can steal it, or like, who are you? Or they feel like they can come and go as they please and treat you however the heck. Someone here is playing both sides. Okay, you have someone around you that's playing both sides. You're starting to see it, and now the door is shut. Skirt. Talk to the hand. Talk to the door. They better talk to the door. Okay. So then I have the path, compass, authenticity, evolution. You've evolved. You have officially evolved. Awakening is nothing more than authenticity. So you were being really honest with yourself. Love is the path. Authenticity is your compass. All right. I'm going to close out with some angel numbers. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Try to keep these on the table. Okay, Holy Spirit, what angel numbers do we need to pull? See that? You see that? You saw? Okay. They get crazy. Oh my gosh, it's too many. Okay, we have 888 or 8888. Jeez, Louisa. Maybe I just needed to do it like this way. Okay. Okay, we have spiritual awakening, personal power, and good fortune. So we have 1001, 8888, and 1331. Okay, so there is a new phase that you're going... Oh, wait, sorry. Let me back up. You are going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like dark night of the soul. So this last little bit that you were going through felt kind of like jail. Okay, it felt like dark night of the soul. But you are on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Oh my gosh, I can never hold on to these cards. So yeah, you're going to be prioritizing creativity as well and heading in the right direction. Knowing that you're heading in the right direction. Then we have all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. So it's kind of like Mother of Dragons. She knew that she was surrounded with people that admired and respected her, so she used it for the better good. Or tried to, but I don't want to spoil it for you. Okay. And then we have good fortune. Have faith in your skills. Have faith in your skills and your talents, that they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Good fortune favors you, okay? You ain't meant to be broke, or struggling, or tired, or sick and tired. There is major change on the way. Okay, we have 3333 social skills. The problems you have today will disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on your life, since your luck is about to change. I love this. I love this little deck here. Okay. Okay, this is going to be the last card. 888. Okay, just 3 8s. We have a lot of money is coming your way, but this also has karma at the top of the card. Balance, finances, success. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. So winning in court, winning in life, winning in your health, just winning. So if you guys made it to the very, very end, I want you to drop angel number 888 and say, yeah, what goes around comes around. Angel number 888, what goes around comes around. Oh, and it's coming around. It's coming around. So that's how I'll know that you made it to the very end. 888, what goes around comes around. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So yeah, you are seeing in your life what you truly appreciate. And it's just amazing. So yeah, that is how I will know that you guys made it to the very end. If you guys are looking for any exclusive messages close to a personal reading, that is going to be the Patreon link below. It is only $11.11 a month to join. You can cancel at any time, and there is there's over 2 years worth of content on there that you can binge watch at any time if you're looking for something extra that is not here on YouTube. Okay. High Priestess of Air. I know, the last card. The way that you communicate, savage, okay? You're like, ooh, now I'm going to choose if I want to communicate with you at all. And if I don't, there's the door. There's the door. It's rhymes to Bring It On. I got the door tour. I can't. I love you guys. But cheers to you. Here's to the freaking weekend. I'll cheers to that. It's not the weekend, but you know what I mean. Whenever you're watching this video. But yeah, it is not random. It is not a coincidence that you are seeing this message. Payback is up. And you are being delivered and vindicated. Again. Okay? I love it. You can affirm below. I am being liberated and vindicated. Again. It's never enough. Okay? It's never enough to be vindicated and helped out by the divine. Something that you can also say if you're new to the channel, and you can like revise this however you'd like. Something I say is, anyone trying to spy or pry into my life, may their spiritual eyes be blind in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Anyone trying to hear into my life illegally, may their spiritual ears be deaf in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Okay? Or I rebuke, I denounce, I cancel in the mighty name of Jesus. Or no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Or calling on Archangel Michael. Like, you have a lot of protection, and you're going to see that starting this week. Okay, things that you didn't think were going to go your way are going your way. It's all turning around because everything works out when you decide it. Okay, so last affirmation. Everything works out when I decide. Because sometimes when we're down and out, it's hard for us to make decisions. Because we're second guessing, like, if that's the right decision. Like, especially when it's just so bad. The dark night is dark. Okay, it's dark. What do they say in Game of Thrones? The night is dark and full of terrors. The night is dark and full of terrors. That's what you just went through. That type of dark night. A Game of Thrones type of dark night where you're like, all right, y'all, where are the freaking White Walkers at? Because this can't be anything good. But yeah, the sun is coming out. The sun is going to be shining on you. These people that just relentlessly came after you, they're going to be surprised with the evidence that's shown, the receipts that are shown. Those that have tried to be your shadow competitor, or they're just really miserable, or they're trying to poach or steal or plagiarize, that's also not just being revealed, but called out and dealt with. Like, the karma is making its rounds, okay? Karma is coming up around the bend. She coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming up around the mountain when she comes. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys so much. And don't forget to smash the bell. You don't want to miss out. And I have some surprises for you, so you want your notifications on. Okay, on. Because if you miss out, I know you're going to be sad. I know you're going to be sad. I just know. I know these things. Okay, love you guys. Remember who you are. You're the real high priestess. You keep it a buck. You keep it 1,000. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Bye.